morning, everybody. Cindy Utter with my artsy endeavors. How are we doing today? Guess what time it is? Explorations of me. Now, this month's topic or focus is going to be on self-care. What does that mean? What's self-care mean? Self-care means, what do you do to take care of yourself? We're not talking about just physically. We're talking about emotionally. We're talking about how do you take care of yourself? How do you take care of your mind? How do you take care of your everyday person, your body, your mind, your soul, your heart, your feelings? How do you take care of all this? And I think this is going to be the page. And before I go off topic here, I am in the mood, I don't know why, but orange and chocolate brown today seem to be my mode. I've got a little bit of yellow here. I actually found this. This was from, oh my gosh, years and years ago when I first started using Dilution sprays and stamps. And I found this and I thought, this is really cool. So he's going to go on, he, she, they are going to go on to my page today. So, so let's start off with this. We're going to start off with some paint. So what do you do to take care of yourself? The very first thing I thought when I saw this topic is who, what, where, when, and why. Okay? And basically, who do you go to? That's, you know, my main question. And I'm not going to be able to get this open. Yes, I am. Oh, and that hurts to do that. But anyways, we got it open. So when I say who, I'm not looking at, you know, who's going to take care of you. You have to do that. But if you, my cat's playing with a toy over in the background, sorry. If you need somebody there to turn to, okay, maybe you even just talking to take care of some of, you know, your emotions or whatever the case may be, who would you go to? All right, my first person that I turn to is, of course, my husband. He's my rock, and I keep telling him that every day. You are my rock, and he is. So he's the first person I turn to. Who else do I turn to? My sister. Okay, I definitely contact her. Hey, you know, this is what's up. I need to talk. I need help. Whatever the case may be. Sister is always there for me. My best friend. Same thing. My best friend is always there for me. I can call her anytime, and she will listen. She understands. She's a huge, huge, huge rock in my life. Okay, so that's the who. Let's talk about the what. What do you do to take care of yourself? This can be anything as simple as getting up in the morning, taking a nice hot shower, going out, making yourself a nice breakfast, a healthy breakfast, even if it's just, you know, toast and a cup of tea. I mean, I'm not saying that's real healthy, but, you know, just making yourself something to eat. So basically you're feeding your body, okay, giving it the nutrients that it needs. What else can you do? If you're looking at something a little bit different on the self, how about a manicure, a pedicure, a massage? Maybe, you know, get your hair done by a hairstylist. You know, what can you do to help, you know, take care of yourself? Okay, I'm not saying these are all things that you have to go do. Don't run right out and go, you know, order a pedi and all that kind of stuff. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that there are things that you can do to take care of yourself. And, you know, everybody wants to feel good. So if a manicure and a pedicure is what makes you feel good, do it. If you can afford it, go for it, you know. the what is really, you know, dependent on you. What do you want to do to take care of yourself? Or what can you afford to do? Or what makes you feel good? Maybe you could just go sit by the lake and, you know, watch the geese, or you know, just listen to nature and be out in the air. And I'm trying to find, sorry, my baby wipes. That looks like a mess, doesn't it? Hey, it's my mess. I like it. So, you know, those are the whats. What can you do? Maybe just get in your car and go for a ride, and, you know, maybe it's go for a walk on a nature trail, or anything like that. What can you do to take care of yourself? I'm going to stop for a second because I've got to dry this up, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I've dried this up a little bit. I've got some, just a stencil that I've pulled out, and I've got some yellow, and I just want to see what this is going to look like on here. I like it. I like it. Alright, so back to our topic, which is self-care. Now, we talked about the who and the what. Another thing, you know, is where. Where do you do this self-care for yourself? You know, it can be at home, even just going out on your back deck and listening to the birds, and maybe take a sketchbook and doodle. Any of that. You know, you can do that anywhere. So, you know, where do you do your self-care? It's totally up to you. I like this. You know, sometimes I will actually just take a sketchbook. The other day, actually, you probably saw it posted on Facebook. I just went out in the hammock, and I actually didn't take a sketchbook. I just took a regular, I took my iPad, but I decided to read and just relax and not think about, you know, what's for dinner and you know, everything, you know, I've got this video to do or that video to do, or I want to work on this project, or oh gosh, I got to go get groceries, or whatever. I took time out for self-care, and that's exactly what it was. Is I went out to the hammock and took a book on my iPad and just enjoyed relaxing. Let me dry this up. Okay, so I like these. I just want to take a little bit of that orange, and I want to take a little bit of that brown, and I'm just still playing. Right now I'm just playing on a background. Having fun, why not? Right? Okay, so now we talked about the where. Like I said, you know, self-care can happen anywhere. I like it. This is crazy. This is going to be a crazy page today. It's just going to be different. Isn't it? I'm going to get some of that chocolate out here too. And that chocolate, I call it chocolate. I don't know what does... Yep, she calls it melted chocolate. They actually have, and this is just kind of off topic, but they actually have cars now in this type of a color. Oh my god, they're so pretty. But anyways, so we're talking about self-care. Okay, the next thing I have is when. When do we do self-care? And I honestly believe it should be daily. We have to take care of ourselves. Who else is going to do it? Nobody. So, who better to take care of yourself than you, right? So when do we do it? There's, like I said, daily. Every morning when you get up, take a nice shower so you feel good. I think not focusing only on self-care when you're in hard times, meaning, you know, you're having a difficult, you're in a difficult situation, whether it be, you know, you found out some health information that wasn't great, or something of that nature. I think you should practice self-care daily, all the time, not just when times are rough. That's the point I'm trying to get to. So, you know, when you do self-care should be all the time. Like I said, if you don't take care of yourself, who's gonna? Nobody. We have to do it for ourselves. Many of us are out here suffering with chronic pain. trust me, I know it gets very hard at times to even want to get up and take a shower. It's difficult to feel that you're worthy enough for the self-care. And again, I'm getting a little bit deeper into this subject because, like I said, there's a lot of people out there with chronic pain, and chronic pain can wear you down. It can knock you back on your butt. And when it does that, when it does that, the mental aspect of the self-care is very difficult to achieve. So when should you take care of yourself? I say every day, all the time. Okay? Alright, so I've got this pretty well dry. Now what I'm going to do is, I've got some white gesso here, and I just want to calm some of this down a little bit. Some of it's a little bit too bright and too. So we're going to calm it down just a touch, just in different areas. Kind of make it a little bit more cohesive. Alright, so we're talking about when. Again, daily, not through just the hard times. Not, you know, I'm feeling really bad. Oh, I better go spend, you know, $500 in the store, make me feel better. No, self-care is it's a daily thing. You know, the same as if you would take care of a pet or, you know, one of your kids. It's daily. And the same goes for yourself. You really need to work on. I'm going to throw a little bit of orange in this because I want some. So it's going to look kind of peachy, I think. Let's see what this looks like. I like this better. There we go. So again, it's a daily thing. You really need to take care of yourself on a daily basis because, like I said, if you don't, who's gonna? You're the only person that can take care of you. So, and then, you know, the last thing I was thinking about is why. You know, why is it important for us to work on our own self-care? And it's not only important physically as it is mentally. When you take care of yourself, you feel better. You feel more, you're more comfortable in your skin. You don't have as many emotional ups and downs. I'm also going to bring some chocolate in here, just because I can and because I want to. Right now I'm playing. I'm not really thinking about what I'm doing. Sorry, that makes me laugh. But I'm playing. I am just, oops. Okay, advice, don't ever put all your dangling stuff on before in your composition books. It gets to be in the way. It's a pain in the butt. But anyways, yeah, I'm playing. I'm playing in paint. I'm just having fun. Enjoying. And again, you know, this can also be another part of your self-care. You've got to make the time to play in your art and to enjoy what you do. And what's it going to do for you? It's definitely going to help you mentally, as far as, you know, it's great to get that creative feeling out on paper, and it's great to make something beautiful. You know, not everybody is going to make, you know, masterpieces of art. I definitely am one of those in that category. I will not. But I am enjoying what I do, and that's what matters. That's really all that matters, is that you're enjoying. It feels good to you. It feels right. And that's the way it should be. Is everybody going to like what you produce? Nope. Doesn't matter. As long as you are happy and you're comfortable in what you're doing, that's really all that matters. So, you know, self-care is all mentally, physically, emotionally. You know, if you're having a hard time, reach out to somebody. Talk to your friend or talk to your loved one or whoever you can and see if they can help you. All right, now I'm going to take this. I'm thinking seriously putting the whole thing down. And what my thought was with this page when I first you know, first saw the subject for this month, for May, is I thought about taking little pockets and putting them on and writing down who, what, where, when, and why, and putting my little notes in them. And I still may do that. But I really like this guy. So this guy's going to stay here. Or here. Maybe here. Alright, let me get some other stuff together and I'll be right back. Alright, so what I've done is I've taken the pieces that I want to put down on this page and I have put them through my Xyron machine. If you're not aware of what that is, it's a machine that makes things into stickers. And let me tell you, I like it. So I've got this page that I'm actually going to just stick down now onto my book. Quick and easy. Now I've also decided I am going to go ahead and do the pockets that I was thinking about doing, which is my who, what, where, when, and why. So let's start with the who. It doesn't matter, take them all off. Alright, so who I'm going to put right down here. And this is just an envelope that I've made into a sticker so that it sticks here. So here's my who, and it's just a pocket that I will be putting, see? A pocket that I'll be putting stuff into. I'll do that in a minute. Okay, who, what? This is going to be my what. Oh, come on. Okay, what am I going to do? Where is going to be this one. We're going to put them pretty much the same. Where? When? I thought this clock was very appropriate for when. And why. And this is my why. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some decorating of these envelopes as well as this guy. So let me grab my gel pens, which I have right here. These are all just different brands of gel pens. I have Jelly Roll, I have by Sakura, I have, these say Queen on them. They've got Japanese writing on them, so I'm not sure what they are. Here's another set, different set. Some of these I've picked up in, you know, like the dollar store or anywhere, stationery store, wherever I happen to find them, I would pick them up and use them, so, or buy them. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to start playing around with this page. I'm going to decorate, and what I'll do is, so you don't have to sit here and watch this painstaking process, I'm going to go ahead and fast forward through it, and I'll see you when I'm done. What's up, darling? Hmm? What's up, darling? Hmm? Alright, so what I've got is I've got some StazOn here, some StazOn ink. I've done a little bit of gel pen work. I didn't really want to do a whole lot, so it's good the way it is. Now I've got this set of letters, so we're going to do who. Right there. We're going to do, stand up. I really wish these would all stay standing up, but they don't. Okay, we're going to do what? I'm going to put that right here. We're going to do where. That is an E. That looks funny, doesn't it? Let's fix that. That is an E. Who, what, where. Now I got myself all combobulated. When. We're going to put right here. And why. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take some journaling, not some journaling cards. I'm going to take some, just a background paper that I've dug out. This one here. Again, this was back when I was doing, when I first started, and I was using a lot of dilution sprays. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my who, what, where, when, and why on tickets. I'm going to cut this up so that I can stick them into these envelopes. So let me go ahead and do that, and we'll be right back. Okay, so here's what I've done. I've taken that piece of paper, I've cut it up, and I wrote on here my who. Okay, who would I go to should I need to some assistance with my self-care, okay? What am I going to do for my self-care? I've included a hot shower, a mani-pedi, maybe a hair salon, make myself some healthy food. And we can always add to these because it's going to be here. It's our journal, right? So we can add to these at any time. What helps me with my self-care? I love to go out and sit on the back deck and just listen to the birds, especially when the sun's out. I just love to go out there and listen. We go up to the lake quite often, again, nature, and my art desk. A lot of times if, I'm feeling really down or blue or whatever, and I want to take care of myself, whether it's mentally, emotionally, or physically, I come to my art desk because I process a lot of stuff sitting at my art desk. This is the only question I have, or the only answer I have is daily. That's really when you need to have your self-care, is daily. And why? These are just some things that's good for my soul. Okay, it helps with self-confidence. I'm much happier. When I take care of myself, I'm a lot happier. It also helps with depression when you take care of yourself. And it helps mentally, and mentally basically means, the depression, the emotional. So I thought these worked out really well, but now I've got this pink that I've added into here, and I just want to kind of take it through the page. So I took the rest of that piece of paper here. I'm going to save that because I'll put that on a card. I'll actually make that into a card. I've just taken a regular punch. I think this is Martha Stewart. Not a fan of the woman, but her supplies are pretty good. And I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to glue some of these down on here. So let's see. I'm just going to add some of these, come on glue, to our page just to kind of tie this whole pink in with the brown and the yellow and orange. So we're just going to kind of tie it in a little bit. My phone's ping-ponging, I'm sorry. It's doing its thing. So just kind of help these out a little bit to fit in. So here's my other half. And this is just regular school glue that I've got in the fine liner. I like using it this way because then I don't end up with massive amounts of glue all over the place because that drives me nuts. So it's a control thing. Alright, so I'm just, like I said, I'm putting on some circles here just to kind of blend this stuff in a little bit. And then I will probably get out my pink Posca and play around with that just because I can. Or maybe my white pen, we might play with the white Uniball, we'll see. But we're just going to put some more circles on, and like I said, just kind of tie it all in together a little bit. That one right there. I think I might have to punch a couple more. Alright, I've got a couple more little pieces. I'll just punch a couple more. And we'll put these on the page as well. Okay. Take this one. Okay, let's see what's not put down and what is put down. Come on, stay down, glue. Maybe I should have used a bigger one. We're just gluing them in. I need a half piece here. Another half piece over here. Put it up there. That's good. Alright, stay down. Okay, let me dry these up so they stay down and we'll be right back. Alright, so I've got out 3 Poscas here, and I'm just going to play around with them. And just kind of add some of this pink to the page so that this pink actually kind of fits in. Stay down there, you. My fingers are all dirty. Okay. Let's take some of this yellow and let's just, I want to add some yellow to these. Maybe I'll do this one also. Nothing crazy, just some little dots, just to kind of tie this everything into the page with the different colors. And remember, this is your journal. You do whatever you want to with your journal. If you decide you want to, instead of put pockets, you just want to write stuff out, that's great too. Make this Explorations of Me video and this series all about you. Make sure you're doing what you want to do. You know, Gina and I are just kind of helping you with the prompts as far as the topic for the months. And it's really up to you guys as to how you want to interpret those topics and create from those topics. So, you know, whichever way works for you, have fun with it. Like I said, I'm just having fun. This is my journal. I can play. I can, you know, create however I want. And why not? This is the fun part. Right? Okay, I think we've pretty much got this all together. So again, this month for May, we're talking about self-care. We're talking about what it means to you, how to take care of yourself. I've chosen to do the who, what, where, when, and why. Gina, please check out her link. I'll make sure it's in the description below. Check out her take on this month's prompt. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. And as always, have fun. That's what life's all about. Happy creating, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.